going on?
You know, a cat broken a cat. You know, this is my biggest feeling.
Blood. Not that bad. I promise you. It'll be like, it'll be closed up by tomorrow.
Did you see that you get extra openness and you can see inside?
No, man. It's not that bad, George. Look at this thing. What are we gonna name her? Sheila. So I woke up this morning to George screaming. And it's because of his finger, but you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. This is what I used on George's cut. It is the total body oil from Ozologica. I'm just gonna read you, like, literally I'm gonna put this on my cold sore now as well, because you can use it for so many things. So I'm just gonna put some on my cold sore. I'm gonna read you what you can actually use this product for. You can use it as a preventative treatment of diabetic foot and nail infections, treatment of athlete's foot or rashes caused by ringworm or other fungi, strong sanitizing action on cold sores, bed sores, and herpes. Very useful in treatment of skin imperfection. Basically, I use it for everything. If I have a cut, if I have a cold sore, if I have like a pimple I want to get rid of, it literally works for everything. So if you guys are interested, I will leave the link down below to this specific product and all the other products that Ozologica offers. Put this oil on after I brush my teeth. Good night, go to my mouth. What I did for George was I put some on his cut and then I put some on a cotton pad for him to just keep on the area. Feeling now? What's that? Well, you know what time it is.
Smoothie time.
It's smoothie time! Smoothie time. We got collagen powder, blackberries, raspberries, banana, kale, apple, and coconut water. Apple cider time. I have Keegan joining me this morning. Not a green smoothie. Look at that. It's taste time. Okay, Keegan, doing a taste test.
Yes. Oh wow, it's a different color this time. Cheers. This is nice. In fact, it's very nice.
It's very nice smoothie, guys. Okay, so we're gonna make banana bread. But as you guys know, I don't know if you've seen the memes and everything, like everyone's saying, why is everybody making banana bread? So we're gonna make banana bread, but I'm also gonna make a TikTok. Basically,
I say let's be different and make guava bread.
guava bread. Okay, so I'm gonna do the first part of the TikTok that goes like this.
Girl, don't do it. It's not worth it.
That's all I'm gonna do now.
Girl, don't do it. It's not worth it.
Okay, fine. I think I started too early.
Girl, don't do it. It's not worth it.
Okay. What's the next part?
I'm not gonna do it.
Stop too soon. Part, second part.
I'm not gonna do it, girl.
Now you must
thinking
feel
about it. I'm
banana.
not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it, girl. I'm just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it.
Look at the
I'm not
banana.
gonna do it, girl.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about it.
Now I must be on this side. I
Who's the bread in the video?
So what did the bread in the video? It's a kitchen. What? The bread's in the video.
I'm not gonna do it, girl. I'm just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
Do it, girl. I'm not gonna do it, girl. I was just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it. Girl, don't do it. It's not worth it. I'm not gonna do it, girl. I was just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, the recipe says I need to take 4 very ripe bananas, and they basically need to look like they're almost dead. So yeah, I'm gonna take 4 ripe bananas and smush it up in a bowl. This is what it looks like after it's all been smushed. In every bowl, I'm gonna crack an egg, professional style. Now you need to add your smashed banana to the egg and then mix that all together. Now we're gonna add in a 3/4 cup of sugar into our mix and a teaspoon of vanilla essence. Come closer here just to show the peeps what's going on. Oh, let's smell it. And a teaspoon of cinnamon sugar. Okay, then we're gonna mix that all together with a wooden spoon. So I'm correcting myself, it's just cinnamon. It's not cinnamon sugar, it's just cinnamon. Okay. So don't forget to preheat your oven to 175 degrees. I'm gonna add 75 ml of melted butter and a cup and a half of cake flour, half a teaspoon of bicarb, a teaspoon of baking powder, and a pinch of salt. Mix all of that together. The problem is we don't have a banana loaf today, but we do have a cake today. So we're gonna make a banana loaf cake, or banana cake. It's not really a loaf. We're gonna spray the cake tin with some spray and cook, guys. The smell. Woo! The smell also goes in. I'm gonna sprinkle a bit of brown sugar on top. And then this is gonna go into the oven for 50 minutes to an hour. And now we wait. Okay. Let's take it out of this. Oh! Oh! Look at that! Okay, let's finish the TikTok now.
I did it. Girl, don't do it. It's not worth it. I'm not gonna do it, girl. I was just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it. I did it.
Yeah.
Can you get some fish?
Woo! Guys,
Oh,
this is the
wow.
best banana bread ever.
Banana
Nice.
cake.
Banana cake. Nice, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Now we're gonna put some nice butter and cheese. Woo! Woo! Big bright, right? Mushrooms over there. Why do those mushrooms look so suspicious?
What?
These mushrooms
They're
very
shivering.
suspicious.
They're so nice though.
Thanks, chef.
It's a pleasure, babe.
So, I asked you guys earlier on my Instagram to ask me questions and then I can just answer them on my vlog. my battery is about to die, so I don't know how long this is going to be, but I'm going to answer a few of your questions. What advice would you give to your 16-year-old self? It's a very good question. 16 years old is such a significant age for me, because I wasn't always the most confident and comfortable with myself, so I only learned that at a much later stage of my life. So, you know, if I could tell her something, if I could give her advice, would be to just be patient, to learn that it's okay to not fit in, to be different, to think differently, and yeah, to just have my own voice and to know that it matters. And yeah, when are you learning to make biryani? Guys, I don't know, like, my mother just makes the best biryani, so whenever she makes, I just get a big ass pot from her, and it lasts me so long. So yeah, I probably should learn how to make it myself though. Why don't you speak about your sister often? The thing is, I've said this before, my sister isn't really that comfortable being on social media or being in the public eye. It came to a point where she would go out in public and strangers would come up to her and start talking to her. Yeah, and that gave her a bit of anxiety. I just had to respect her privacy, and yeah. Inspired you to be an influencer? I had no plans on being an influencer. I still don't know if that's the correct term for what I actually do. I just know that I love creating content. I know that I love making people smile, bringing joy to people's lives. And yeah, so I do that in any way that I can, be it through social media, be it through music, through acting. Yeah, so I try and express myself in as many ways as I can. I don't think that you should ever limit yourself. Do you believe in love at first talk? You know what? I'm a hopeless romantic, so I believe in all of that ooey gooey stuff. Yeah, so to answer your question, I do believe that you can feel like a certain level of love when talking to someone for the first time. Do you still wear your nose ring? No, I took my nose ring out a while ago because it just wasn't healing and it was just painful, so I just took it out. Was the transition from living alone to living with others easy? Yeah, it was super easy, especially because I knew what I was getting myself into. I hated living alone. I was never at my apartment because I just didn't like being alone. So I'm very, very, very happy here. Do you see yourself relocating out of South Africa? I actually had this conversation with someone today, and I was talking about it. But obviously now with everything going on, it might be a bit more difficult than I had anticipated. But yeah, to answer your question, I do see myself relocating, but I'll always come back home. Who inspires you? So many people inspire me. So many people inspire me, but I would say my biggest inspiration, and I've always had the same answer for this, is my mom. How do you deal with the pressures of being in the public eye all the time? It must be difficult. Yeah, I don't really think it's anything you could ever prepare for, but I think looking after your mental state is really important, because it can get quite overwhelming, especially like, you know, if I release a new project or if I announce something or whatever the case may be that might be a bit different to what I'm currently doing or what everybody's used to. People don't take too well to that because they're so used to seeing you in a certain light. So that's really hard because people won't always approve of your decisions or see the vision that you have for yourself. So that's really difficult sometimes, but I think having like a good support system is really important. What are things that people don't tell you about being an influencer? This is a very, very important question. I feel like people don't tell you that, you know, the lifestyle is not always what it seems. I think what they don't tell you is that you're constantly having to motivate yourself. You're constantly having to tell yourself, like, you know, all the reasons why you keep doing it and what you are good at, and just learning to accept some inevitable truths that people will always just talk shit about you. You know, they'll always have something to say, but you just need to have like that self-confidence, and just do what you want to anyway. Do you plan on getting married? I do want to get married. I do see myself being married and having kids. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but I do see that for myself one day. Can you do more videos with your mom? I am gonna be doing more videos with my mom after lockdown because I know you guys really love her, and my grandfather. Have you ever struggled with being super insecure? I have. I have really struggled with being insecure and not having a strong sense of self. But you know, it's something that you have to work on every single day. You know, you have your days where you feel insecure, and then you have your days where you feel confident. So I just think it's, you know, taking each day as it comes and just dealing with those obstacles in a constructive and a healthy way. What are daily challenges you face as an influencer? Not listening to what people think I should do, and not confining myself, not boxing myself in, because people will always want you to be in a certain box because that's what they know you to be. But I think it's very important to expand your horizons and to evolve, you know. Do you get annoyed by fans asking for pics? No, I don't. I don't get irritated with people asking me for pictures when I see them, because I know that, like, for most of the people meeting me, it's their first time ever meeting me, and you know, that's a special moment for them. It's a special moment for me too. So I never get annoyed with that. But what I do sometimes get anxious about, not really annoyed, is when people just they just whip out their phone and they start recording me, and they don't necessarily approach me, or they stand in a big group with their friends and they just, you know, talking and laughing. I don't know what they're saying. I don't know if they're making fun of me, or if they're taking a video to post somewhere to make fun of me. I never know, because that has been done to me before. So yeah, that's something that really makes me anxious. Yeah, I've really been enjoying vlogging, like, these past few days. It's kept me, like, kind of sane, and I hope that you guys are enjoying it. I don't know if you are, but if you are, then please let me know. I've enjoyed being on YouTube. Like, I found that it's been a very good platform for me to be on. Like, I feel like it gives you guys the opportunity to get to know me a bit better, beyond what you see on Instagram and wherever else. And yeah, I do want to say that I love you guys, and I love you for supporting me, and just always making me feel like there's a place that I can call home, you know, and that I have an online family, if you say that. But yeah, I do really appreciate you guys so much. I appreciate your support so much, and yeah, I'll see you soon.